Good morning, y'all. It's 2:46 a.m. Tuesday morning. Driving through Denver for the first time. I find it interesting approaching a big city. All big cities. But this was for the first time in this big city. I stayed overnight about 30 miles away, and you look at all those lights out there and that skyline, and there's just, I don't even know how many people, million, I don't know how many people live in Denver, greater Denver area. But all those people are sleeping. And I'm pulling through this place at 2:47 a.m. And the road's empty. And that's why I do it this way. In about 5 hours, it'll be total mayhem here. So, if at all possible, I try to get through these large cities at off hours. Pulling a 44-foot RV, battling the crazies at rush hour. Does not sound fun. This road here be bumpy. So came from Goshen, Indiana, going to Laughlin, Nevada, about 2,000 miles, delivering a 44-foot park model RV. And never been on any of these roads before. Never driven through Denver. Gonna go up and over the mountain, through Grand Junction, drop down into Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. So this is all one big adventure here. So far so good, knock on wood. Lots of praying. We'll see how this goes, going up and over. That's it for this check-in, y'all. All commercial vehicles must carry chains until May 31st. I do have chains. So I'm legal. Although our company says do not use chains. So if chains are required, we're supposed to wait until they're not required to proceed. So there's no damage to the RV that we're towing. But I have a bag full of chains. Seems like it weighs like 50 pounds. If I get inspected, I got them back there. Well, we're pulling up the mountain. Outside Denver, heading to Grand Junction. This guy broke down. That's a bummer. Never like to see a breakdown. Don't want to have a breakdown. I'm going 53 miles an hour up this mountain. I don't know if you can hear the engine, but she working. I'm in no hurry. I'm taking it easy up here. 2 or 3 miles per gallon climbing up. And it's up, up, up. My transmission is in, we'll just switch to 7th gear. Let's see if it'll stay in 7th. I don't know about that. It was in 6th gear. Let's see. It's getting steeper again. Nope, 6 is the one. So, I've never been up here before. I'm gonna leave it in 6. Manual. I use manual often, even though it's an automatic transmission. So I don't want the transmission to shift a lot. That puts stress and heat on the transmission. So I'm just going to leave it in 6 and take it slow, so it won't keep fighting and switching. Until the incline stops, whenever it stops. I don't know. So slow and easy up the mountain. That's what we're doing, y'all. It's currently 3:12 a.m. Going from Denver to Grand Junction. Up the mountain. I don't know. I think it's like 10,000 plus feet elevation. Denver's Mile High City, so that's at like 5,000. So this is another 5,000 up or so. I don't know if it's 5,000, 10,000 foot at the top, or 11,000, something like that. So we're climbing. Well, there was no snow in the forecast, but it's snowing. Oh yeah. It's something else. So the road is totally snowed in. I'm going 16 miles an hour down to 17% grade, 16 miles an hour, 4-wheel drive. I'm in gear number 2. I pulled over on the side of the road on the way up, and because I was losing traction. I'm like, well, that's it. I'm done. But then a salt truck passed through, cleared the way, fresh salt, so then I started going, and now on a very steep, I've never been on a 7% downgrade. And there's snow on the ground. And the semis are ripping down it, but no way, no way me. I'm going 15 miles an hour. 2nd gear, 4-wheel drive, and at least the snow has stopped. So if it stays snow stopped, the next salt truck, and there's salt on the road, the conditions should improve. But holy smokes, this is insanity. There was no snow in the forecast and it snowed in. It snowed in. Heading to Grand Junction. This is 4 or 5 miles of this grade. We need another salt truck is what we need. One more salt plow truck. This road would be in good shape because the snow has stopped. But I can't get over these semis ripping by me. Like, I can't get over it. Here comes another one. Oh, that's a box truck. Trucks use low gear next 4 miles. Well, I'm in low gear. I'm gonna stay in low gear. I tell you what, boy, the stuff that's been going on with me is something else. Something else. Oh, Lord. Just pray there's no more snow. I get to the bottom of this hill and there's no snow. And I can go faster than 15 miles an hour. But the main thing is being safe. It ain't about the speed, it's about being safe. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm doing. Until the roads improve. There's too much. I got 14,000 pounds behind me pushing me down this mountain already. This is enough. Oh Lord, look at these guys ripping down it. I don't know how, but all right. Hanging on. This is a white knuckler, boy. This is a white knuckler seat puckler. That's what this trip is. I hope to chime in on the other side safely. There's a car in the ditch. That's where I don't want to be, in the ditch. All right, here comes a parade of snow plows and salt trucks. Oh yeah, boys, this is what we need right here. This is what we need. That is exactly what we needed. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Gotta love them salt trucks. Can actually see the road. What do you know? Oh yeah, yeah. That was some good timing right there, y'all. And I thought this might be the first trailer I deliver when I don't get snowed on. Not so fast. I'm covered in salt and snow, just like every other delivery. What a way to start this job. The truck is covered in salt and snow. The RV is covered in salt and snow. Every delivery. I guess that's what happens when you start working in the winter time. That's what my wife tells me. It's cold in the winter. Coming from Florida, I don't know nothing about this. Ain't no salt, there ain't no snow. And if it gets below 50 degrees, it's cold. This is insane. Well, the snow stopped. These salt trucks have been at it. So the roads are definitely safer than they were 20 minutes ago. That's the good news. If there's no more snow this morning, it's 4:30. If there's no more snow this morning, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. The roads are wet, mushy, slushy. Instead of the snow I was getting earlier. And it's 3 lanes. I didn't even know it was 3 lanes until just now. I was on a 2-lane road, but the snow started. And now there's 3 lanes. So I reckon I'm gonna get over in the slow lane. What do you know? Because I'm going slower than everybody. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Slower than everybody. This is a wet, slushy road. Thank God for that. Salt trucks have been at it. Woo! Praise the Lord. All right, I probably got another hour of this nonsense. Hopefully the snow stops. I don't know. The roads are much better, that's for sure. All right, y'all, this has been one heck of a trip, just like every other trip. Well, hopefully I'm done with that mountain there. I'm not familiar with this route. Vail seems to be the peak of this. Maybe it is, I don't know. But once I got to Vail, they were making all the truckers chain up, going the other way, which I just came from. So I just hit it when the snow started coming, and they weren't making anyone chain up on my side because it just started. Now they're making everybody chain up. So it's getting, I guess it was pretty bad over there. I mean, I thought it was bad, but that's craziness. The other side here is dry. There's no snow. Hopefully it's done and I don't go up another mountain. I have no idea. It's nice over here. But back about 20 miles was mayhem. They had, the DOT was out at the chaining pullover. Trucks are chained up. They got their flashing lights out doing inspections. And I just made it over. So I made it over in like, I don't know, 3.5 hours. Probably what would have taken an hour and a half to 2 hours. Probably an hour and a half. There was times I was going 16 miles an hour in 4-wheel drive with the exhaust brake on, going down an 8% grade in snow-packed roads. And just the pucker factor of 12. So that was an interesting experience. I hope I'm done with it all. Hope I'm done with it. Sunrise is beautiful over here. So this has already been a day. Who needs caffeine when you got a white knuckler up a snow-packed mountain? Woo! All right, y'all. Well, that's the morning right there. That was 4 hours, and I got another. I really need to use all my hours today because I did not get much distance in there, so I'm probably gonna use all 11 hours. So there's 4 hours down, 7 to go. Heading south towards Nevada, where it's 80 degrees. That's nice. All right, y'all. There's the morning update for Tuesday, whatever day, March something, 2nd or 3rd. I don't know what it is. All right, y'all.